Skeleton mama, man, look at her. That ain't my girl, that's my nigga. Catch me out on Ocean Drive with her. Ay, catch me in the whip, ride with her. Hey, sipping something, bumping big, hypnotized with her. Pray you get that job in Tampa. That's only 4 hours.
What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you guys have read by the title, today is gonna be a smoke session and a little chit chat. I just want to come on here and talk to y'all a little bit, really just vent, honestly. Before we get into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at x_sweetnovember. We are on the road to 100 subscribers, okay, you guys? So let's get that subscriber count up, okay? Don't forget to put on your post notification bell so you get notified every time that I post a video. And let's jump right into it. Like I said, I just want to come on here and vent to you guys. I'm at the park right now. I'm really like in the middle of a depressive episode, and so I'm just trying to get myself at the house. As y'all know, I have been watching my nephew and I haven't really been going anywhere, so yeah, that's just been adding on to how I've been feeling. But I've been trying to get at the house so I don't be as sad. The other day, what was that? Today is Friday. I think Wednesday, I didn't have the best day. I was really sad and I was crying, and I had to pray. I prayed like at least a good 4 or 5 times throughout the day on Wednesday. I did read my Bible a little bit. Sometimes whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed, I read my Bible. I just finished reading the book of Psalms, and right now I'm on Romans. But yeah, I had to pray. I had to listen to some gospel music, do some journaling, and just really try to not allow myself to be stuck in the sadness, because I know that I can. I also made a video of me just venting on how I felt, but that's something that I'm not gonna post. Lately, as something that I do to cope, I will record myself in that moment, just speaking on how I feel, and I'll just go back and look at it. But those are videos that I'm not gonna post. But yeah, I just hate that whenever I'm in a depressive episode, I know when I start getting sad and I start feeling overwhelmed and I start getting very irritable, that I'm on the cusp of a depressive episode. But it never really hit me until I'm really in the midst of it, and I'm like, bitch, you're depressed, you know? But as y'all know, I've been wanting to move, and I just been really trying to, I already have accepted the fact that I'm not comfortable where I am, but I don't want to keep harping on the fact that I'm not comfortable. I just want to try to shift my perspective so that I can do what I need to do to get to where I'm trying to go, basically. And not let my emotions take over so that I end up still being stuck in a place where I don't want to be, basically. So yeah, yeah, not a lot has happened, but it's just some stuff that I've been keeping to myself, basically. And I hope y'all can hear me, because I do have the air on. It's low, but I have it on. But whenever I'm not feeling the best, I isolate myself because I know how I can get. So I try not to let whatever I'm going through, I try not to project that on the people that I'm around. So I like to isolate myself. But even with me isolating myself, I don't like being alone. So I still, even though I'm dealing with stuff, I don't like the feeling of me constantly being left alone, to where it's like, when I do want someone to at least check up on me, just to see, are you okay? Are you okay? There's nobody around. It's like, we're just gonna leave her by herself to deal with whatever she's dealing with, which I get. But then at the same time, I'm already dealing with shit. I already feel alone in my mind. So then to be left physically alone in the house by myself, it makes me feel even worse. And so something that I just kind of like realized yesterday, I've been battling anxiety and depression for 14 years. Since I was 12 years old, I've been battling anxiety and depression. Before I even knew what it really was. You know what I mean? I've been battling this. So, and with me battling this, I've gone through stuff with my family. Me being in and out the hospital, me going to see different therapists, me being off and on different medications and stuff. Over the course of these 14 years, I would think that, I'm not speaking on my dad's side because they don't really know that side of me. I'm speaking on my mom's side of the family. I would think by now they would know how to be there for me a little more, or know how to support me while I am dealing with what I'm dealing with. Not saying that I'm trying to, like I say, project my feelings and emotions on them, because when it is heavy, it's heavy for me. So I know if I'm living with somebody else, it's gonna be heavy for them. But then at the same time, I just feel like I said, I've been hold on, y'all. I don't know what happened. The brightness went down a little bit, but I would think that my family would know a little bit, would be better in the way that they support me, or just try to be there for me in these times. And it's just like, I don't get that. I still don't get that. I still don't get the, Tatiana, are you okay? I'm just checking on you. Tatiana, I see that you been a little down lately. Let me try to get you at the house, or just come ride with me. They don't ask me to go anywhere. They could know that I'm sad, and they just leave me to be sad instead of trying to help me out of my sadness. And so it just comes to the realization, every time that I have been in a deep depressive state, or having a manic episode, or whatever, it's always been me, with the help of God, to get myself out of it. So it's just like, as I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize the types of relationships that I have with people, and who I can and cannot depend on, and how I can depend on them. Like, I could depend on them financially to help me out if I needed some money or something like that, but emotionally, I can't depend on them. And that's another reason why I was kind of sad, because my granny Karen and really my whole daddy side of the family, they're more emotionally in tune. So it's like, I could come to them with me being sad, with me crying, or whatever the case, and I can get that comfort that I'm looking for. But I don't get the same thing when it comes to my mom's side of the family. So it's kind of hard, and that's something that I need. You know what I mean? So in the midst of me being sad about what I'm going through emotionally, I'm still like, damn, I wish I could call and talk to my granny, because I know she will make me feel better. I know she would give me some encouraging words, and I just want to hear, I love you, and it's gonna be okay, and I'm there for you. and to get a fucking hug, you know what I mean? So it's just like, more and more, the older that I get and the more that my frontal lobe develops, it's just like certain relationships that I thought that I had with people, that's not really what it is. And so it's now that I know that that's the relationship that I thought we had is not the relationship that we actually have. Now I have to reevaluate how I want to continue to deal with them. Like my granny works in the food stamp office, and she has been like, did you apply for food stamps? Did you apply for food stamps? Did you apply for food stamps? And I've been on food stamps before. It's not like I haven't. So it's like, I know what to do. I know the steps to take. I don't really need you trying to check up on me to make sure that I'm doing something like I'm a kid. I'm 26 years old. If I want to apply for the food stamps, I'm going to apply for the food stamps. If I don't, I don't. Either way, it's not affecting you personally. So you just ask me the one time, and after the one time, if you don't hear nothing, leave the shit alone. But it's like, did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it? And then when I ignore you because I'm tired of replying, because I don't necessarily want to lie to you, because when people start asking me too much, they too much in my business, I will lie to them just so they can stop asking me shit. But so I don't want to lie to you, so I'm just not going to reply. And you text me and you say, I'm checking on you. Hey, I'm checking on you because you didn't reply, but I'm still asking you about the food stamps. Not I'm checking on you to say, how are you doing? Are you okay? You know, and then when I tell you, I'm just dealing with my emotions, just like, okay, do you need somebody to talk to, or what is it that you're dealing with? None of that stuff do I get from them. So it's like, I just feel like, not that they don't care, they don't know how to be there for me. And it's like, your way of being there for me is not the way that I necessarily want you to show up. I appreciate you giving me money here and there, and I don't go out of my way to really ask my family for money. Honestly, I don't like asking people for money because of things in the past that have been thrown back in my face in the past. Oh, I helped you with this, or I did this for you, and this, that, and the third. So I don't like asking my family for money. If I can't pay them back, I don't like asking them for shit, honestly. I'd rather struggle. And that's bad, but you know, that comes with dealing with traumatic experiences. And I just feel like I'm constantly being triggered here, and I don't like that shit. And it's like, it's allowing me to face certain things, which I do appreciate, because it's allowing me to do shadow work where I can deal with my emotions. But then at the same time, I don't want to be constantly triggered about stuff. So yeah. I'm just really, I know that I'm going to move. I know that that is the next step that God is pushing me towards. I can like feel that. I can feel it in my spirit, in my heart. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to rush and move, because I'm moving to a new city where I have family there, but it's not like, that's not my immediate family. So it's like, could I ask them for help? Yes, but then at the same time, I have to be able to stand on my own. Versus whenever I moved to Lubbock, I moved in with my granny, my daddy, and my uncles was there and stuff like that. My auntie was down there. Like, that was my immediate family. So, yeah, I just want to move the right way. But then at the same time, every time I think about when I moved to Lubbock, it was like, I really did just have to pack my stuff and go. Even when I moved back to Dallas, my mama asked me to come back 2 weeks later. I moved back down here, literally. Like, all I did was clean up my granny house, pack my stuff in my car, and came down here. So it was low-key like a spur of the moment thing, but each time that I moved, it was a bit of a hard transition. Because when I first moved to Lubbock, I didn't have a job, but thankful enough that I moved in with my granny, so my granny kind of helped support me until I found the job. And then when I moved back to Dallas, I already had a job. I just had to wait to go to orientation, basically. So I'm just trying to figure out what is the best way for me to move that's going to be the easiest transition as possible. Even if things don't go exactly the way that I feel like it should go, or exactly the way that I'm thinking or whatever, I still want the transition to be smooth. So, it's some things that I have in place and I've been praying to God about, and I feel like everything is going to work out the way that it should, but I just have to be patient with myself, because I can fall into like wanting like instant gratification, and when I want something, I want it right then and there, you know. So I just have to be patient with myself. But yeah, I just been trying to take it like one day at a time, because I can easily like overwhelm myself, especially when I'm already feeling like uneasy about the things that's happening around me. And I'm trying to keep my mindset I'm trying to keep my mindset in a good place. Recently, I was offered a position that I could have been making more money, and initially I was gonna take it, but I had to do some praying again. I've been trying to go to God for everything, especially when I'm uncertain about stuff. I try to pray first and make sure that I'm really making the right decision for myself, and not feeling like I gotta make a decision based on circumstance, basically. But like I said, I got offered a position to get paid more money, and I end up turning it down because I know that I don't want to be here by the end of this year. I do not want to still be in Dallas. So I'm trying to save up as much money as I can, so that I could go ahead and leave. You know, I don't want to stay here no longer than I have to, and I don't want to put myself in any type of situation where potentially I'm going to be in Dallas for another year, because I don't want to be here for another year. I don't. So even though the job would have been good for me, I feel like it would have also made me stay here longer than what I wanted to be here for. So in my mind, it's a small sacrifice that I have to pay for me to receive something even bigger. I know God got something for me even bigger. So I'm already feeling uncomfortable, so I can be uncomfortable for a little while longer so that I can get myself in a place where I want to be. So another thing is, I feel like I'm constantly having to explain to like my mom and stuff that I don't like living here. Like, it's a lot of memories, like I said in my last video. It's a lot of memories here in Dallas that I have just growing up, going through different situations. I do have good memories here, but to me now, the bad memories is outweighing the good, and I'm tired of being in the same environment that I can drive down a certain street and I remember something traumatic that happened. I'm just tired, you know what I mean? And one thing that had definitely making me say that I gotta get out of here is my mom's ex-boyfriend that used to SA me when I was younger. He just recently got out of prison, and I haven't really said anything to nobody about it, because one, I didn't want to say anything to my mama about it because I didn't know how that was gonna make her feel. And then I had a dream that they started back talking, and I seen him in person, and we got into it, and basically, you know, it wasn't a good dream. And this is not the first time since I've been a grown adult that I've had a dream about him, and we've been face to face type shit. So Dallas, even though Dallas is big, Dallas is small at the same time. So I don't want a chance to where I could ever possibly see him in person, because I don't know how that interaction is going to be. I haven't found it in my heart yet to forgive him for what he's done for me, and I know the forgiveness is not for him, it's for me. But I haven't found it in my heart yet to forgive him. So I feel like if I was to see him, me being a grown woman, I would have so much rage and so much anger take over me, and I just don't want to see myself get in that place. Because anything that he would have to say to me, I would not receive it. Even if he was to apologize, which I honestly don't feel like he would, I would not receive it. So it's like, even more now, I feel like I got to get the fuck out of Dallas, you know? So I believe that it's going to happen. I pay attention to a lot of signs. I've been getting a lot of signs lately. I pay attention to a lot of things that just synchronicities that I've had throughout my life, and even throughout these past 5 years. These past 5 years of my life has been so fucking crazy. It's like I've been dealing with thing after thing, whether it's people in my family passing away, me dealing with my mental health. It's just been thing after thing, you know. So it's like I'm just really ready to start my life. I'm just really ready to really truly focus on me, because being back in Dallas, I just feel like I fell back right into the same routine of me worried about things that's going on in my family, and not really just really worried about me, and making sure that I'm still working towards the goals that I've set out for myself. And I'm so easily knocked off my path here. I just don't want to. I want to do the things that I said that I want to do, and I don't want to look back on my life in a couple years, because I'm finna turn 30. I'll be 30 in like 3 years. Three years I'll be 30. So I don't want to look back when I'm 30 and be like, I'm still in the same place I was 3 years ago. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I have to start looking out for me. I have to start being a little bit more selfish about me. And so I was telling Jarvis and I was telling Shay that whenever I move, I'm going to distance myself from my family, And I'm not distancing myself from them because I don't want to deal with y'all. I just need to focus on myself and getting myself in the position that, like I say, I want to be in. Like, I have ideas, I have goals, I have things, dreams that I've been speaking on for years, since I was in high school, since I graduated high school, like, and I just want to do it, and I don't want nothing standing in my way. I don't want nothing standing in my way. So, yeah, it's just time to put me first. And I mean, like, really put me first. So, yeah. I think this is really all I want to talk about. Y'all know I try not to make my video just like too long. But yeah, I just been dealing with a lot of emotions, and I've been trying to find healthy ways to process what I'm going through without being snappy, without letting my mental consume me, basically. And it's like, too, like, times like these, I be thinking to myself, like, this is when I really start to notice that I have mental issues, because I can just feel it. Like, I can just, like, I do have bipolar disorder. So with bipolar disorder do come like mood switches. I could be feeling real high and then feeling real low, and sometimes just like, it's just a lot. It's a lot that comes with dealing with mental illness. And I'm still learning. I've seen so much growth within myself, and I'm still learning how to, like I say, properly cope, properly process my emotions. But sometimes it makes it even harder when I'm in an environment that doesn't help the way that I feel, you know? But yeah. Like I say, I've been praying. I found my old gratitude journal that I used to write in, and I'm finna start back writing in that. So I won't be too focused on the stuff that I don't like about my situation. I can just be thankful for where I'm at right now, so I can appreciate when I am in a better space. I can appreciate it even more, and just thank God for where he is about to push me, where he is about to place me. And yeah, I don't plan on taking any like trips or anything. I really wanted to go to Lubbock, but I'm gonna have to postpone that. I really miss my family. I really miss my family, y'all. I do. And I just love being around them. And like I said before, Lubbock just really have a special place in my heart, because that's where my granny is. And yeah. But hopefully I will get to see them soon. Maybe I'll try to go down there for Christmas if I can. Yeah, and we'll just see. But yeah, like I said, I don't plan on taking any trips anytime soon, because I need to get my ID and stuff together. I need to make sure that my car I need an oil change. I need a whole like service done to my car to make sure my car is where it needs to be. And I want to try to pay off my car really soon. I need to see how much more I owe once I get caught up. And that's another thing, y'all, that I've been stressing on. I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I've been out of work. I do work at a college, and we do get laid off for the summer because it's not as much work. It's places open on campus during the summer. It's just not as many, and it's not as many hours because, of course, it's slow. So we have the opportunity to get unemployment until we go back to work in August when school start back. Now, I was kind of frustrated and mad with myself because I waited too long to apply for the unemployment. So that part is on me. I should have been more vigilant with applying for it as soon as like literally my last day or whatever. But one thing that has frustrated me, when I initially applied, they told me my first payment request date, and then when I called, they told me that I didn't apply, which I thought was fucking weird. So I had to call and talk to someone, and the lady helped me apply, over the phone. And then when I had to put down my direct deposit stuff so that I could get the money. And when I called to do my first payment request, I had an issue with that, and I was almost not finna get the money. And so now I have to wait because the information for my direct deposit didn't go through. So now I have to wait even longer for them to send me a card through them and then get my money. Like, I'm like so fucking frustrated because I'm not saying that I haven't been, like, I still been able to eat, like, I still been able to, drive and stuff like that. So it's not like I'm just like really down bad, but at the same time, I'm not bringing any money for myself. And I really hate that feeling because, again, that's like triggering to when I was living in the house and I wasn't working, and things was very like tense with me and my mama. So I'm like put like back into that mind space, and I don't like feeling like I cannot take care of myself. So it's like I've been having a hard time, and it's just like I'm trying to be patient with myself. I'm trying to be patient with God and follow his will. Because it's like, damn, like by the time I end up even get some fucking money, it's gonna be time for me to go back to fucking work. Like, we go back, I have orientation on August the 7th, and then boom, we're going back to work. We're coming back to clean and stuff like that to make sure that everything is ready for when the students come back. And then we have to do some training because we have changes that's going on. So it's like, and then August, of course, is my granny's birthday. It's Asani's birthday. It's Jarvis' birthday. And it's just a lot going on in August. So it's like, bitch, by the time I get some money, I'm going to be going back to work. And then I'm going to be saving, putting back money for these next couple months. Literally not doing anything. I'm not going out nowhere. I'm literally just going to work. I'm going home. There go a butterfly. I've been seeing a lot of butterflies lately. I feel like that's a sign. Yeah, and then like I said, these next couple months is gonna be me focused on saving for my place, getting little stuff before I move, like bathroom stuff, cleaning supplies, little things that I can get now that I won't have to worry about when I actually move. And also saving for my birthday, because my birthday is in November, which is like, that's like in 4 or 5 months. And I'm not going to be doing anything like major for my birthday this year. It's really going to be a chill birthday because I'm more so focused on getting a place, But I'm still gonna do something for myself. I'm still gonna get my hair done, get me some nails done. I'm still gonna look cute. So that's really gonna be, I'm gonna be in tunnel fucking vision. Okay? In tunnel fucking vision. So it's like, that's why I'm trying to get my mind together. That's why I'm trying to get my emotions together, because I don't have time to really be worried about or thinking about any shit that's out of my control type shit. I'm trying not to let stuff get on my nerves that I, but it's hard when you living with other people. So it's like, if I was living by myself, if I had my own place and you was getting on my nerves, I could just go home and I could just not talk to you for a couple of days and wouldn't really be fucked up about it. But not that you in my face, I gotta see you every day. The only escape that I have is to just close my room door or sit in my car, So it's like, that's something else that I've been dealing with. Like, I don't have no place that I can't just go to my homegirl house, because my homegirl stay 3 hours away. I can't just get up and go to my nigga house, because my nigga stay 3 hours away. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't have no immediate escape other than just coming to go sit in my car. I don't have nobody that I could just go to their house and talk to. I have to make sure people is not busy, and I have to be considerate of what other people are dealing with in their personal life. So it's like, it's a lot. It's a lot. Being an adult is a lot. But I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to stay up in high spirits. I'm trying not to let things get the best of me, because this is just temporary and I can get myself out of this. So, yeah. But, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for listening to me yap, because that's basically what this video is about. Oh shit, y'all, I have this like little mini ashtray that my mama gave to me, and I just wasted it. I'm gonna have to go to the car wash. I've been doing good with my car though. It's not as dirty as it usually be. So kudos to me. Like, my car used to stay like fucking junky as shit. But it's not as bad as it used to be. But yeah, this is the end of the video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. We are on the road to 100 subscribers. If you have not, follow me on Instagram at x_sweetnovember. Y'all, I have not been on Instagram since a little after Father's Day. And I'm gonna stick to my little break. My sister gender reveal is coming up, and like I said, there's a lot of stuff happening in August. Oh, my friend Bree is having an art show in August. And I need to, as soon as I get some money, I'm gonna get tickets. I need to ask Shay if she gonna come down here for that. She gonna be down here for that. But yeah, her art show is August the 10th, and then August the 11th is Asani's original due date. August the 12th is my granny's birthday. And then the 16th is Jarvis' birthday. And then the 19th is Asani's birthday. So It's a lot of stuff that's happening in August. And then I go back to work in August. And Uriah's first day of school is August 12th too, on my Granny's birthday. So it's a lot. It's a lot going on. So I'm gonna, for now, probably still gonna be posting every 2 weeks. I think when I get back to work, I think it's so crazy how I was posting more when I was at work. But anyway, I think when I get back to work, I'm gonna go back to posting once a week, cause yeah, I like being more consistent, and then give me something to do. It gives me something to look forward to every week. So yeah. Did I say my Instagram? I think I did. I'm gonna say it again just in case. Follow me on Instagram at x_sweetnovember. We are on the road to 100 subscribers, you guys. Put on your post notification bell so you can notify every single time that I post. And I will see y'all in the next video.
I just want a roughneck nigga on the tongue. You just wanna send me automatic with a drum. Ask me if I'm finished, nah, I just begun. I ain't giving out no 90 to no nigga just for